Alright guys, so here we are. I'm just about done emptying this one here. So I'm just about done emptying this, and I really don't see anything that you might say would be a crack. Well, perhaps I need to fill it up again and see what happens, because this is a very slow leak here in this tank. Yeah, but as you can see in this one, you definitely see a crack there. That one is very slow, so I'm just going to refill that. But what I'm going to do is, I'm doing this filter here, cleaning the filter, so I'm going to take some of that water and put it in here, and then take some of this water and put it in here, and so on and so forth, so I can put some clean water in these tanks here. Okay, what we're going to do today is seal those cracks there. It's got some cracks, so Woon is putting this stuff on there. And where are you, Woon? Oi! So what Woon is doing is, you have little cracks like this, and we're going to try this acrylic polymer roof seal. So we're going to try that and see what happens. We'll let it dry. I don't know what the drying period is, but we'll put that stuff in there, and then after a few days, or whatever that can says, I will fill them up and see if they leak. As you turn that can around, Draga. Yeah, Dragua. Yeah, it's a roof sealer, so we'll try that and see what happens, because it has these micro cracks here. And this was actually my fault, because after it was done, I should have let a few days go by and then fill them up, and I didn't. I let weeks go by, so I think it over dried and started cracking because they were empty, they were dry, and oh yeah, so I think that's part of what the problem was. So yeah, but regardless of whose fault it was, you need to seal it up before we can use it, and yeah, go from there. Okay, so we've used this before, and what we did, instead of buying a whole can of this stuff, we bought this because we filled up this second set of filters, and we had some cracks. Yeah, you can see all the way down. So we filled that, we used that, and we patched up those cracks, and it worked pretty good, except there was some wet spots along here, and that was because it had a lot of micro cracks that you couldn't quite see. So it was kind of a seepage going through. But instead of using this stuff here, we decided to buy this because, well, in the long run it's cheaper, and you get more square meters per can versus buying this, or they have one that's bigger, but because it's already fully mixed, you don't get the coverage with the same amount of this stuff here. So we decided to go back to this because that's what we used on these filters over here, and I'm reinventing the wheel again because it's working. So that's what we did. We bought this and painted it up, except that compartment number 4 over there still needs a little bit, and I want to do the tops of this and this area here, and the whole front. So maybe I can get Woon to do that this afternoon, and then it's just a matter of filling this thing up and see if it holds, and it should, but you never know. All right, we'll see what happens. Slowly but surely. I know it's been a long time dragging out, and for me it's very frustrating, but it is what it is, and you have to do what you have to do. So slowly but surely we'll get these compartments to hold water and be functional. So yep, that's where we are right now. It's getting closer and closer, and eventually it will work out. On this thing here, it's been several weeks, and this is about where it's gone. So somewhere up here is where we're having the issue of leaking because it's holding water. This one here, as you can see, you have that crack and it runs all along this way, and it's been holding water here. So this is the one tank that I originally thought had no cracks, but after I filled it and it went down, that's when I was able to see those cracks. So I guess there must have been there. I don't know, but so I'm gonna let it sit some more and then have someone come and clear it out, make that crack a little bit bigger, and then refill it and render this whole wall here. Yeah, and we'll see where it goes. And this one here has been like this for a long time, but the only thing I see, and that's probably what the problem is, you have that little crack there, and right in there it looks like there's a crack. It's been holding water up to this point here for quite some time, and if it manages to do that, then it's good. I can use it. So going back to the filters, for sure this weekend Woon will continue coming down this way and put that PPI stuff in there, and then on Monday or Tuesday or something refill them and see what happens. All right, we'll let you know. Thanks for watching.
ขอบคุณเจ้า
See you next time.
แล้วปะกันแฮมไมนะเจ้า
See you.
บ๊ายบาย